Yes, good morning. Yes, it's your boy Lonnie Bee, and I'm in here with Unfiltered Friends, and my guest today is Killa Kiesha. Yes, DC's own Killa Kiesha, and we here talking about the life of an upcoming independent artist. And my girl is here today. What's up, Key?
What's good, Lonnie Bee? What's good, Lonnie?
First of all, I'm so glad that you're here, Key.
Oh, you know
I've been trying to get you. I've been trying to. Let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to talk to motherfucking Miss Beyonce for a minute because she just been busy doing shows in the city, doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to talk to you, so I'm glad that you're here.
I'm here.
Yes, you are here. So look, Key, tell us about yourself a little bit. So tell us how long you've been rapping, you know, and where you originally from.
All right. The people that know, but the ones that don't, I've been doing music my whole life. When I first started writing music, I thought I was writing poetry. I always said that I was a poet. Until I opened up to my family. We had a big family cookout, and you know, I'm like, well, I wrote something I want to share. And I started, you know, laying it down.
Right.
And my mother, the whole cookout just like quiet.
Yeah.
When I finished, and my mother like, man, you just spit that shit. My mother is ghetto damn.
Mine too.
She like, yeah, you just spit that shit. That ain't no motherfucker poetry.
Yeah.
You flowing.
Right.
Give her a beat, y'all. Give her a beat. But that's how it started.
So born and raised from DC. You from DC. What part?
Out of DC.
Trinidad.
I mean, we moved around in the city. I ain't even gonna lie. My mother moved. She ain't stay here. She ain't stay there. But everybody know we originally from Trinidad. Straight out the Trinidad, we had a house fire, big house fire. We moved down Southwest, so I got real cool, locked in with Southwest.
How old was you down there?
I was still in elementary school. I probably was like 13, 12, like in between 12 and 13. I got locked in with Southwest. I was with SSL. That was like one of their little games down there. We had a ball, like, it's like, that's how I got my name. Like, I just stood on everything I said. Like, when we first moved down Southwest, it was me and my little sister at the playground. They came, like, the girls from Southwest came real deep, like, who is y'all? And then just swung. Like, we got jumped, but our sister, like, I'm gone. I'm like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Like, and from that time, like, I really fought them all the way to our house. And they got to our house, and my mother was like, y'all bitches, like, you know, my mother straight up, like, chill, kid. I'm going to just let you know, she just straight up blunt. So she like, yeah, y'all bitches, da-da-da. Who want to fight her? Because she going to fight.
Right.
She going to fight. But after that, we enrolled in school. Same people that jumped me, like, oh yeah, we know her. Like, but it was love this time. It wasn't like,
because they knew you wasn't no bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know.
So where you get the name Killa from?
Yeah, so I was getting to that. So everybody always thought I was going to be a Don for some reason. Like, I was always like aggressive, like.
They thought you was going to be a dyke.
Yeah, my mother used to make us wear the little pleated skirts. I used to put my jeans in my book bag. Get to school, slide my jeans on, because it's stuff you can't do at school. I always ran with boys. I don't care. So in my neighborhood, like, you know, jump out of line, they gonna come get me. Like, one of their girlfriends tripping while we out there, we gonna whip them. Like, it's just straight up. Like, we ain't even. That's how they call us unexpected, because it was unexpectedly happened. Like, that's how we got that name. We got that. Our hood boys gave us that name. Right. We call everybody from Trinidad our hood boys. Our hood boys gave us the name Unexpected. And I had a big fight, and they like, yeah, that's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell you.
It's okay.
We had a big hood fight. And you know, last one standing.
Yeah.
That's how it go. But they like, man, yeah, that's Killa, man. That's Killa. Like, every day I came out.
So the hood
like,
gave you the name.
Yeah, they gave me the name Killa. Like, that's all they was calling me was Killa. So when I started rapping, like, I'm already Kiesha. So I just put it together.
Killa Kiesha.
Like, Killa Kiesha. Like, all my music was, I always had like a sex appeal for girly music. But like I said, I always ran with guys, so I never felt like I wanted to say, like, I wrote this song, you know. But one day it was just like, fuck it, like, I'm about to record it.
Right.
Know? So it's like a studio full of niggas, all my hood boys, we all in the studio. So they dropped the beat soft. So they already like,
the fuck is this?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started, spitting that little freaky shit a little bit. So I came out and everybody just looking at me like,
oh shit.
Like, so then I don't know which one of them was. They was like, man, that shit crank too. Fuck it, that shit crank. So I kind of got a little opened up, but for a long time I just did drill, just straight street trap, because I always ran with niggas. And then one day I just was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna open up to this girly side, like
yeah, I see.
And it was just there.
Yes.
Oh, well, let me tell you one thing about my mother. She's straight street.
Right.
She listen to Kim, all the freaky shit, but she don't want to hear me talk that shit. She'll be like, when you start talking like this, like she'll like, I think I be too like blunt with it. Like I just get straight to the point.
Right.
So she be like, turn that killer shit on, turn that hard shit on. Like I be like, well, to each his own.
Probably because she don't want to envision her daughter doing that shit. That's probably what it is.
I know what it was, but she don't want to hear that.
So do you think rapping in this generation is a trend?
Yes, because like I could say when I started, like you said, Pinky Killacorn. I don't know where she at or where she went, but Blanco.
I know her.
We was probably like the only 3 females rapping in the city, like for a good run. And but to say I never met Pinky though. Like I never personally met her.
Right.
But I always, I always say she different.
Yeah.
Like she give me hippie. Like
yeah.
She was always different. Even when we had like stuff together, like or ended up in the same rooms, like I don't know how, but we never like bump heads. Like,
right.
I never personally like introduced myself to her.
Right.
Even though we've been rapping this long, but
yeah. So you do think it's a trend?
I
People
know
just doing
trend.
it just to be doing it.
Yes, it's a lot of females, and that's the thing. Like I'm not nobody to judge to be like, oh yeah, she need to shut up.
Right.
But a lot of people need to shut the fuck up. Like a lot of these female rappers in the city need to shut the fuck up. And it just be so crazy that they be having
shut the fuck up though, Key.
Because it just be like y'all in the way. Like we got something going on right now, and y'all just. And then you want to know why they got shut the fuck up?
Why?
Cause it was all cool for a good run, but then they start putting them in the same lineup as me. Like, do y'all know what the fuck I did to do this? Like, I done been doing this shit for years. Like, it's not even about how long I did it. It's like the shit I went through, you know what I'm saying?
What
like
you
the
put in it.
respect I earned. And then y'all just let one female come out and drop a goofy ass song, show her ass, and the next up artist in the city. Man, get that shit out of here. I don't care. I ain't gonna never sugarcoat it. Like, this shit is ridiculous. And then another thing is,
you don't think everybody can get along, Key?
That's how I felt, and that's where I went wrong.
Okay.
And I was just about to touch on that. I'm real humble. And especially if I think you hard, there's plenty of shows that we just showed up at, me and Trey show up at. They got like 10 female artists on there I never seen, and I've been in the city for all my life. Yeah. And some of them hard, and I'm gonna let them know as soon as they get off the stage, like, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. Straight up, all love. But it's like every time I do that, it backfire. I feel like every female artist I show love to, they sent the disc, they did like subliminal shit. Like, to me, I feel like,
really, why you think they did that, Key?
I don't know, but that's what I was gonna say. What people fail to realize is like a part of the rap game is diss tracks.
Right.
That's not beef. Like, this generation is lost. Like, they think if you drop a diss track, you beefing with this person. Or,
right.
Like, they don't really know the rap game. They don't know music. So if somebody send a shot, that's one thing. You know, they try to get their buzz up. Like, if they feel like I've been out for a long time and dissing me gonna get them up, why not? Shit, because I'm gonna dish you back anyway. Like, I be ready for that type of shit anyway. Like, I'm gonna be prepared.
You diss even if the person is not on your level. Like, if, say for instance, this bitch just came out.
It's all about the fans. Like, they gonna hit you up before you even know that you got this.
Oh, okay.
Like, they gonna be like, oh yeah, we waiting for you. I know you about to clap back. So once I get that much energy, I'm going to the studio tonight. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm about to feed into what they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. But Then you got the people that's like, it's not a diss track no more if you gonna get on there and say you about to slice my throat and slam my head. Like, bitch, this is a threat. Like, it's not no fucking diss track. I'm finna fuck you up. Like, it's on site now. Like, they don't know how to keep it, like, in the rap game.
They don't know how to keep it artistry.
Use the boundaries. Like, you
know.
Right. When you dissing somebody, it's like, talking about how they look, that's cool. Or, I'm better than you, that's cool. Or, your rap, that's diss tracks. But when you get on there and say, oh yeah, when I see her, I'm a slapper and all that, like, you not dissing no more. You basically, you making it aware that you got a issue. Right. And that's where a lot of the females went wrong at. So,
But do you think that's the only way female rappers can get attention, if they insert themselves in a beef?
No, I just feel like the way I did it, like, for a run, I was just dropping it. I was just dropping whatever I record, whatever I'm feeling, I'm just dropping that shit. And then I went with this trend, like, any song come out hot, I'm hopping on the remix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get their attention even way they look at it. Like, it's just how you go about doing shit. But people, they scared. Everybody looking to take an easy way out. And a lot of people, they be like, but that's why I said I get a lot of hate in the city, but I feel the love at the same time, because I see a lot of posts, they be like, top 5 artists, it'd be like 5 females, probably 2 I know or did a show with before, and 3 new people. And in the comments, all I see is, with Killa, y'all got Killa fucked up. Like, long as that love there, I can care less with the image they trying to paint, because I know how I'm working, I know how I'm moving, and whoever these people be behind these blogs, and they doing their job, or at least they doing what's keeping the people right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take none of it like lightly, but it do make me go harder. Right. Like, damn, I ain't make this list. Hey, Trey, we going to the studio. Like, we ain't make this list. Like, let's go drop some more shit on them. Like, damn, I don't think they heard us last time. Like, that's the only way I go about it. I just look at it like how it is, but the way it is now, it make me a little more open to how I move in the city. Like,
do you think it's hard for female rappers?
Yeah.
What makes it hard for y'all?
Because my first thing I'm gonna point out is, like, when I'm talking that freaky shit, then they got, that's all they do is talk about sex, or all they do is talk about getting fucked, or all they talk about is spending a nigga money. Then when I'm talking about gangster shit, they like, all she wanna do is shoot somebody up, or all she talk about is drive-bys.
You feel like you can't win.
So it's like, either way they gonna tick for tack what you do. So it's just like, you just gotta stick to who you are and just run that shit. Cause it's plenty of times, like, it's not one time you can go on YouTube and see a year that I didn't drop music, but it's years that you could see a big break in between. Because it's like, damn, like, I never got discouraged, but I always felt like, damn, I ain't make it yet. Like, I know I'm going my hardest, but at the same time, I'm like, but why give up? Like, this, it's not like nothing I'm doing to try to get on. It is now. To me now, it's like, okay, I'm going to use my talent to get somewhere. Right. But from start, it's always been, this what I like to do. Right. So I always realized that shit. When I said, I ain't rapping no more, I quit. But I realized, like, this just who I am. Like, I always write music. Even when I said I quit, whenever I'm bored, whenever I'm sitting around, I'm writing music. Like, now I'm back in the studio. Like, it's no way I could quit. This is what I do. Right. Like, yes. So.
Do people try you, since you're a female rapper, do they try you, like, for an example, in order for you to get certain things, they ask you for sexual favors?
Oh, I had that for a long time. And let me tell you something. I ain't throwing you out there, Walt. This my only manager. All right, this the only person that I will really say is my manager. Okay. I worked it with people. And it's like, that's why I've been on my own for this long. Like, I worked it with people that reached out to me like, yeah, you got talent. And then it's like, oh yeah, but I'm about to take you out. I'm about to do this. Like, you know you're not. Like, I don't even know you, sir. Like, nah, for real. It just make me feel so uncomfortable. Like, it's like I'm moving around with unfamiliar faces, because, like, it's plenty of times, like, everybody reached out. Even people that I knew for years, like, you need a manager, Killa. Like, I see you ain't quit yet. Like, I'ma fuck with you. And then it turned into, Like, but what you think if we go out, or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now you making me feel uncomfortable. Like,
right.
Now I can't.
So when you get those type of actions, you shut it down immediately.
Yeah, I shut it down immediately. Like, I'm not gonna feed into it. I'ma just not respond. Like, you knew where you went wrong at.
Right. Is it a plan B for you if this rap shit don't work out?
Fuck yeah. Lonnie Bee. Regardless, I gotta get to the money. Like, fuck it. Like, Lonnie Bee. But no, since I had my son, it made me fall back from the streets. Like, I did a lot before music. Like, I went to school for different shit. I got certifications. You know what I'm saying? So I just graduated. Like,
yes, you did. Congratulations, Key. Congratulations. Give it up for Key. The whole room got clapped. Yeah. It's a hood bitch that congratulates. This is a hood bitch that graduated. You know how many hood bitches ain't graduate?
So I'm doing youth outreach at KIP.
That's what's up, Key.
Yeah, so I'm working with the seniors, like making sure they got a plan for when they graduate. Basically getting them lined up if they want to do college, if they want to go straight to workforce or a career pathway. Like, I just basically been gathering resources, and we come in, we got the kids that don't go to class or like to run a hall. You know, we like, since we look their age, you know, it's more easier for us to interact with them. I got like 5 little boys in the schools calling me boo already, but we ain't gonna get on that. But they good kids, and I think like a lot of people, they just like, oh, these kids shouldn't be outside, or these kids too grown, they smoking, they fucking, and they but nobody know like who they really is
and what
like,
they been through.
Yes. Yeah. And then especially for a person that came up like in the streets and know about it, lights spin off, no gas, no food. Like, I know that lifestyle, running away from home. I did that a lot. Like, even if I ain't had no reason to, it was just a curious kid. Like, so I know what it's like. But I feel like everybody's so quick to say like, these kids this, but these kids don't got no guidance. Right. And I seen a lot of people like, but you Killa Kiesha. I am. Like, that's who I am. That's all I knew at a point. But I transitioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, this a new me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take back nothing I've been through or nothing I said, but I know what it's like now. I'm raising 2 boys.
That's right.
And my 12-year-old is in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different ball game. Like, if you can't say that you contribute to these kids or you did something to change their situation, then I don't feel like you should put a title on them. Like, cause they lost. Like, we all been lost. It's people that's grown right now and that's lost. You know what I'm saying? It's grown people that need guidance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So for you to just put a stamp on the kids, like, they only doing what they see. We all only did what we was taught, or
that's right,
what we knew, like what happened around us, or you know what I'm saying, what we got introduced to. So
that's right,
a lot of these kids get introduced to like the real world real early, and it's not their fault.
Good job, Key. Yeah,
it's just that
simple. So let me ask you this: as an artist, do you feel like your city is behind your brand?
Nope. Like,
you know,
I'm not even gonna lie, it's like DC so up and down. I feel like DC, I got some steady fans.
Okay.
I got steady fans, like ones that know me.
Right.
Ones that follow me. Like, I never met them.
Right.
Now they starting to show up at the shows. Like,
that's what's up.
They join the lives. They give feedback on the music. They buy my lingerie.
That's what's up.
And then, like, I had a baby. So 9 months, I'm not recording. I'm recording, active, right, but I'm not moving like how I was.
Right.
The love gone. You know
like you forgot about.
Right. So it's like, I feel like DC just run with the next big thing. Like, whoever drop a song, they fuck with it. That's where the crowd went.
But do you think that's part of the game? Like, you gotta stay active. You gotta be hot.
Active, but if you consistent,
right?
Regardless if you out in the crowd or, you know, because we dropped even 4 months pregnant. I think that's when we dropped the because I got real sick with my son. I don't know why. Oh. So it was like, damn. I'm telling Trey, like, I know I was pissing Trey off. He was like, I'm gonna be there. I'm like, Trey, I'm not coming to the studio tonight. Like, I can't do it.
Right.
Like, I ain't had the energy, nothing. So just like out of nowhere, I kind of gained my energy back. But it was going towards the end of my pregnancy, and now it's like I'm too big to move around.
Right.
So we still drop songs here and there, but I just feel like if this the wave, like, repost the song. It don't like keep me consistent. Like if y'all following me on my journey and y'all see me step back, bring me back out. Like post this. You know what I'm saying? And I can't deny. That's why I told Trey, like, my stomach still looked like I was like 6 months right after I had my son. It's real big.
Right.
But every day I posted a picture of my baby. They like, so what, you just gonna be a mommy now? Like, with the music. I'm like, Trey, we really gotta drop something. Like, they been on it. Like, and I felt the love. So I'm like, as much as you make me feel the love, as much as consistent I could be. But like, living in a world like this, you can't just focus on music. Right. Like, it's so much other stuff going on. Like,
you a single mom?
I'm real bad at single mom.
Why real bad at single mom?
I'm real bad at single mom. And then that's the thing, like, let me tell y'all what a tea is. A tea is something being spilled. Right. That you don't want to be spilled. Right. But if I'm telling you this don't make this a tea. Right. So I tries to explain that on my live all the time. Like, I'm not telling y'all this for y'all reaction or nothing. I'm letting y'all know what's going on in my life as y'all, as an artist. Right. So when I got pregnant with my son, you know, I was fucking with somebody. You know how that go. And then I got like 5 months, and my sister like, girl, call me. Sorry, Ned, I put you on the spot. Girl, she like called me like, bitch, he got a baby mother, his like, he live with her, like. Oh, wow. And I'm like, bitch, send it to me. Like, you know me, I'm ready to get into it. So, you know, it was just like a real big, messy situation. And I just feel like as a female artist, like, I feel like I would never know nobody's true intentions when it come to me. Cause it's like people come off so pure. Like, I really was fucking with this nigga. Like, I could truly say I told him I love him. Like, you know, you don't just tell everybody you love him.
So
you know
you was hurt more so anything.
Right. Because it's like the feeling of being used is just like unforgetful. Like, and then it's like no matter how strong you is, you still raising a child. Like, you know, especially when the features is the same. Like, he look just like him. So I'm looking at him every day. So it's hard to forget it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, he say dada now. And it's just like, damn, you know? It's like, and even though he know he wrong in the situation, like, he never even met him. Like, he never saw him in person. I still send him pictures. I still reach out to him, send him pictures, but he don't like
respond.
He respond, but it don't be about Kai. It be like, oh yeah, but I heard you fuck with this nigga. Like, boy, like, it's just real bad, sad. Like, it's never about Kai. Anytime he reach out to me, he be like, yeah, so what you fucking with such and such now? Like, what you like popping niggas? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, anytime he write me now, I just put my son in capital letters. Kyer. Like, that's all we got to talk about. Like, right.
That's your focus. You want your son to have.
He came like busting out my windows, flattening my tires, like crashing his car into my car. Like, all of this just to not even meet your child. Like, when he come, like, it's a lot with that shit. I don't think I'm gonna ever, like, you know, move around it, but it just made me look, like, open my eyes more, put my guards up, you know. I'm sorry, because that's not even the first time that it happened. Like, as far as having a child, first of all, let me just point out the fact that I got a 12-year-old that's about to be 13 before my son even turned 1, and I went through this process again, and it was just like, damn, like, you know. So it's like, for real, I feel like I'm a new mom all over again. Like, I had to really learn how to be up at night. Or
so your first baby father did the same exact thing as your second?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Me and my first baby father was together since we was young. Like,
okay.
He from my neighborhood, so we like grew up together type
That's
shit.
That's what's up.
But, and we was together for years even after. Like, we probably just broke up like 3 years ago. Okay. So I feel like that breakup probably just got me, you know, feel like, okay, I'm single, you know. Yeah. Especially after fucking with somebody for a long time.
Did you think you moved too fast?
I did. I know I did. I definitely did. Especially, like, I knew my first baby father for like 10 plus before we had a child. And it's like I knew him for like a year.
But did you move fast thinking that you was going to heal the hurt that you was going through?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like when you go through a breakup, it just send you these places and the happiness be like just temporary. You don't even realize it's not the happiness you looking for. It's just like something to keep you going or something like that.
Right.
But we live and we learn. Like,
Facts, Key.
I don't regret my child. I love him so much.
Yes,
and it's just like, before my son, I think I took it harder because before my son, like, I was going through this big depression. Like, I don't know why. Like, my family was around. Like, you know, it's just like, it just wouldn't, I couldn't shake it though. It was just like breaking my shit.
Right.
Fucking my house up. Like, just madness. Like, I don't know why, but it just like.
Did it come from your breakup, from your first baby father?
That's what I feel like.
Right.
Like, them days when it really just hit me like I'm just fucking up all my shit. So.
You still love him?
I do. We like the best of friends.
Right.
But I just don't feel like that's gonna be it.
Yeah, get back together.
Right, because even when I was pregnant, he like, so when you not around, like, it's like he noticed. Like, you know. And he just like, you already know, like, we already made this bond that we wasn't even gonna have kids on each other, even if we stopped. Right. But you know, life go on. It is. Right. Like, it's been 3 years since we dealt with each other, so I feel like, okay, you know. But
do you put this type of emotions in your music?
I did, but I never put it out.
Oh.
I got a lot of songs like that. Trey got them, but I just be like, Trey, I want to put it out, but I don't even want to get them that much satisfaction.
Right,
like,
right.
Especially after I had Kyle, like, oh, I dropped a big diss on that nigga. Like, I was going in. I'm Trey, like, I know when I came out the studio, Trey was looking like. And I'm like, Trey, I feel like this what he want, though. Like, so I'm not even going to put it out.
Right.
Like.
Wow.
I feel like just recording it gave me a little relief. That was enough. You know, just recording it.
And it's for you. It's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just recording it felt like I let out a little bit, but.
Right. How do you feel about local blogs? Like, do you think they support the artists in the city? Like, what's your take on that?
I feel like everybody just doing their job. Because regardless if they supporting or not, everything is about money. Like, ain't nobody putting you on no show without no money. Ain't nobody coming to take no pictures without no money. Ain't nobody. Everything is money.
Right.
So it's like, you find your budget, you support who you gonna support, and you just stick with it.
Right.
Because, like, I had cameraman. We supporting each other. If you look at it, you recording for me, and I'm paying you to record. But it's like I said, like, you never know nobody's true intention. I had one cameraman that, like, had the camera still rolling while I was changing.
Damn.
Like, set his camera up, like, in the changing room, like, while we changing clothes.
Oh.
Me and the dancers that's in the video, like. So it's like, you really gotta know who you working with. Shit. Right. You gotta know who you working with. And you wanna know the crazy thing? He tried to sell the videos to somebody I knew.
Oh, come on now.
And they took his camera.
The fuck?
And I had to really call them up personally to get this man his camera back.
Damn.
Like, so.
Fuck, he the director of Raw Dog TV?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's like, you gotta really, really know who you working with.
Right.
From the
That's
engineer
true.
to the camera person. Because, like.
So going through so much, did it make you create trust issues?
Real bad.
Right.
Real bad. It's like certain ways I move now. Like,
yes.
At first I was I'm in the crowd person, but now I got to stand to the back.
Yeah.
And
I've been going through that too.
At first I was this real humble person that was real easy at making friends, but now I know that everybody not your friend. You know, we all heard that before. But, you know, so it's just like, you gotta, like I said, you gotta pick that lane and you gotta stay there. Like, that's why I feel like we lost a lot of artists in the city. Like, a lot of artists we lost, but people don't realize, like, when they see something going, that's what they gonna do. So now that they see rapping is popping, everybody rapping, but you can't be a rapper. You can't be a rapper and then be beefing and, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I cut shit short.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could try to grab me or my attention from the internet, but it's just gonna be dead
right
there.
Right, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be nowhere looking over my shoulder.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
People think it's cool to be a rapper and then entertain the street life. Like, it's never gonna work out like that.
Right.
You can't wanna be big time, but be the biggest op in the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's some real shit, Key.
Regardless how street you is, you gotta use the street knowledge to keep going, to stay alive. Like,
I never understood that, why people want to be so busy in the street like that and try to be an artist. I
feel like that's what's making them street. Like, I don't know who it's gonna take. We need to bring Martin Luther King back. I'm telling you. These youth need Martin Luther King. These people need Martin Luther King. They need somebody to preach to them. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for them to know that a lit rapper is not somebody out here shooting up the streets.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they mind is corrupt. Like, even these drill artists that's out here, that's why they celebrities. They knew how to move.
Right.
And even the drill artists not safe. You know what I'm saying? You seen the ones that were street, and you seen the ones that came from the street, but now they just they living that life. Like, if I feel like if we working this hard to get where we came from, why go back? And a lot of people, they feel like, oh, this is my hood, I'm staying here. This your hood, you gonna stay here and die. Like, you gonna, like how you see all your friends, the goal is to get up and get y'all out of this situation, not get up and buy guns.
Right.
I feel like everybody just use their profit in the wrong way.
Right.
We gonna get up, we gonna buy these guns, we gonna take over the streets. No, baby, get up, get successful, keep going, bring your family out, bring your friends out, live a different life.
Right. So are you one of those rappers that's from the hood that when you get big, you're not going back?
I am not. I repeat. Not going back to the hood. Ain't shit there but the 24-hour store. A couple cluckers I know in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna be one of them. I ain't coming back. I'm sorry. Like, I had enough of this. Like, like I said, I had death in my family this morning. On top of that, we just buried like our backbone of the family, like, I'm sorry to hear a month ago, you know?
Right.
So it's like just having family, losing family, and then coming outside and losing friends, like seeing the people you grow up with constantly every day being posted, like not getting a better shot at life, not getting a chance, like nobody not really getting a chance to live. The shit that they feel like they living for, they don't know that that's what's causing the death of them. Like, it's like they gotta see the bigger picture, or we all just gonna be stuck in the same time zone. Like, it's bigger than beef. Like, I feel like if the city was supporting each other, how they shooting at each other,
right?
Everybody
Facts.
could win.
Facts, Key.
Like,
Facts.
if we was supporting each other, like how we shooting at each other, then we all would be up.
That's right.
But I feel like they put more energy into taking us out than bringing us up.
Yep, that's facts.
So it's going to be like a repeated cycle as long as nobody try to make that change. And I feel like with my name, my image, and what I went through, the people we done jumped in, we done, you know what I'm saying? At this point, like, I done been there, I done done it, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get people to see, like, that's not it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just by the grace of God that we had a mother that stayed on our ass, that we finished school in our process of being disobedient kids. Like, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And I just feel like we had them strong parents when we was coming up. So being disobedient wasn't really nothing when you getting disciplined for it. But right now we got a city full of people, disobedient kids with no discipline. So it's like people looking at it like, and then the mothers that get up there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like some parents, you can't blame them, because my mother did everything she could to keep us on that straight path, but we did what we wanted on our own.
I agree.
But at the same time, you just like, when you see this earth that we living in, you gotta crack down a little bit harder on your kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them, like, if you can't keep your child home, or you can't keep your child from being in this.
Hold on, pause, Key. Okay, we coming to the door now. the fuck? It's 11:16. No, this was real good. You was real good.
Thank
this
you.
This the best you showing off for Lonnie. You showing off for Lonnie. That's right, Key. You know where you at. That's right, Key. She know where she at.
He said we waiting for Killa. I mean, Killa here now. It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours.
Okay, yeah. So, first it was, Killa Kiesha was here with me holding it down. Then guess who knocked at the motherfucking door? Yes, Pinky Killacorn is in the building. Yes, so we are officially here. Hey, Pinky. Yes, you looking good.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. I can't hear her on the thing. I can't hear Pinky voice.
You can hear yourself with the headphones? Yeah.
Oh, you can hear yourself?
Turn your mic down, like the way you talking. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't hear as clear as I hear Kiesha.
I like to think of myself as soft-spoken.
Is she on though? Say.
Am I coming up on the thing? Hold up.
There she go. There she go. Yeah. Now she on. Yeah, okay, now I hear. Okay, Pinky. So what's going on?
Man, what's not going on?
So look, you got an album coming out. Tell us.
Yes. It's called Pinky and the Crank. I'm working with Crankington.
Mm-hmm.
He's a producer. My sister Risa and Renee, that's her brother. And it's like me. It's more my go-go side.
Okay.
But my whole shit is go-go because that's just me. Like my cadence is go-go. I am go-go.
Yes.
But we have like some features. I got a feature with Chris from COB.
Okay.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm. We're still working on some more, but that ain't gonna be like that. That's gonna be one of the singles.
Okay.
I'm doing voiceover for a cartoon.
For real?
This is my first time talking about this.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Can you tell us what Cartoon Network or give us a hint?
So, now I can talk about it.
Oh, is it Pinky in the Brain?
No, but Pinky likes to get brains. Y'all, I used to be mad when they teased me about that shit back in the day, but it's what happened. Call me that.
So tell us about it. What is it, Kid?
Right, this guy named Jimmy Jenkins. He's from here. He has a movie called Something in the Water on Showtime also with Kevin Durant and them. He has shows on TV One, and he does plays and stuff out. But I met him at an event with Red Grant. Shout out my brother Red Grant.
Shout out to Red Grant.
He was like, who is that talking? And I was like, who the fuck is that asking?
Okay.
And so they introduced us and stuff, and then he invited me out to do it. This is his first one he was doing, and it's called Play Watch. It's like a Netflix geared towards brown and black children. So it's like for the kids. So the ones that I just did, which I'm very, very excited about, it's educational. So Shake is a boy. I'm a boy. And he's a basketball player. So it's called 12th Street Disciples. He's a basketball player. So the first couple of ones is like tutorials about counting, like I'm drilling the ball 10 times, like dribble the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, and I sound like myself. I ain't gonna have to do nothing.
Yeah,
extra,
that is lit, Pinky. No, that is fucking lit. No, that's lit. That's major. That's major. That's definitely so lit. Real quick, describe your rap style. What's your rap style?
It's Killacorn. It's a plethora of things.
Okay.
Definitely DC, go-go, poetic, freaky wild. And
you ain't Kiesha. Nasty as shit. Hold on, Kiesha, you ain't a Scorpio, is you?
Oh no, baby, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, my girlfriend a Cancer.
Cancer, baby.
You still a water sign, though.
Yeah, baby. Water. Water.
That's why he asking, because he water and he know he a freak too. Trying to do us. We all in this together.
With y'all on my show. Here we go. Y'all, it's about y'all today. It's about y'all. So that is real good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Really good.
It's homegrown. Everybody from the area, so that's I appreciate that too. I mean, I wouldn't did it from somebody else, but
right.
I'm just thankful that it is what it is.
So we was talking about the city and the artists here in the city and DC. You know what I'm saying? Artists is all and the artistry that goes on. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like the city is behind your brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do, yes. I always have. But then, it's a big part of me that I love the love and I really appreciate it. But I make my music for me. So my music is an outlet for me, always has been. Like,
okay.
I write so I don't fight. I've been doing that since I was 8. Because I started off writing poetry. And I was literally put into the class because that was third grade. It was the first time I ever really stole the shit out of somebody. And when you're young, you gotta think, because he kept bothering me. And I had a crush on him too.
Right.
But yeah, so they put me in this class, and it was a.
So you
class.
bisexual?
Yeah, if you buy me the right shit, I'll get sexual.
Oh my God.
This bitch, something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Something's wrong with Pinky. She like this in real life, people. She's like this in real life. I'm here to tell y'all, this is not no front. She's like this in real life. Yes. So that's what's up, though. That's what's up, Pinky. Yes. So now let's move on, you guys. Okay, so what do you think about, you know what I'm saying, the blogs? Do you think the blogs in the city is supportive of the artists, or they can do a little more?
I think they can do a little more.
Okay.
In life, especially in this industry, it's like politics and popularity contests. I so happen to be popular, which I'm thankful for. But you know, I think it's a lot of talented people who deserve more exposure. A lot of people who aren't where they are because they haven't gotten any exposure. You have to start somewhere. It's like
right.
With a resume, you can't come in knowing what you're doing. Somebody got to give you a chance.
Right.
So yeah, I think it can be, you know, and it's still. I don't necessarily feed into the crab in the barrel mentality. But,
right.
But I do think it's a lot of on dicks for people who are not from here. It's like, oh, you from here is cool, but it's like, oh yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
And that's with the promoters. That's with the bloggers. That's with rocket shit.
Right. When you mean on dicks, what you mean when you say that?
You know, favoritism. Like they on dicks. I know you know what that means. Like I have to explain it to the
I
people.
know, but the people that's watching.
But I got a question. Is you saying
I get
like,
what you're saying.
You saying like the promoters they'll pay
out of town or before they'll pay somebody from here, and the person, and we sweet. The person who it is necessarily doesn't even have to be. They might not be, you know, not taken away from anybody, but they might not be that person. But it's like shit. You're on TV, you on VH1 or whatever. We had that little run where all the VH1 people kept coming here,
right?
And it's like y'all won't even pay me $500, $300 or a bottle or something to come through. You know, that's why I did my own thing. I was forced to start doing my own thing, which I'm thankful for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but everybody else doesn't have that. I'm going to get it. So I just started doing my own parties and it worked out in my favor. But yeah, I do think that's still going on.
And do you think but do you think that's part of the reason why a lot of artists who make it big out of DC don't come back?
Yeah, I do.
To DC?
I do. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that because I
wouldn't do that neither.
Yeah, but I understand.
Yeah.
And just to piggyback on that, like they will pay an artist to come out and try to charge the artist here to perform.
For real?
That artist.
Yes,
that's how those showcases
that's what they do.
And let me just throw it out there that I never paid for
nobody
showcase.
I was about to say I literally have never paid to perform any fucking way in my life.
To perform at nobody's showcase.
Right.
Because I'm just like, I know you fucking lying.
Yeah.
And then half of the time, it's
Good
like
for
they'll
you.
bring Cola Ray out and be like, give us $1,500.
And you're paying. They're charging you because you're opening for her.
And she not gonna be in the building.
What's the key word? Exposure.
Yeah, but she not gonna be in the building. So now you right here in front of a people that you could have got out in the city on your own.
Right.
Like no funny. Like the most they could say is that the crowd might be bigger.
Right.
Because Bliss is like a bigger spot.
Right.
But other than that, like no, don't do it. I'm telling all the artists, don't do it. Like
right.
Earn some respect. Like make them respect you.
Do y'all feel like that's degrading?
I mean, yes, I do. I'm gonna say because I can say this like. With the Fillmore. Hey, Fillmore. I opened up for somebody my first show there. I had to sell tickets a certain amount or whatever. I exceeded the amount by hundreds. So I sold more than a headliner. And
stop! Yeah! That's a clap! Come on, y'all! That's a clap! That's a clap!
I did, and so it was apparent. Like when I got off the stage, everybody was leaving, and I could see people from around my way, and I could see I'm because I'm like. I can feel the energy.
The impact.
Like, this is me. Like, they singing your shit.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was just like a hell of a moment for me. But after that, they came to me with offers. Can you open up for this person and sell tickets? No more tickets. See, I don't stagnate. It goes.
Yeah, that's right.
No
that's
more
right.
tickets. Offer me some money. I don't even care what it is, but offer me something like you offering them people.
That's right.
So I respectfully declined 3 offers, and then I started getting paid to do my own thing there and everywhere else.
Right.
You know, you have to say no sometimes. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And it was times where I really needed the money. But I'm not.
But you still to your guns.
Yeah. And it works because then it's gonna be like, shit. Well, I paid her this much, and so she charging you this, and it's like, no, it's set the tone. This is what it is.
you know, I'm willing to grow with people, and that's what I did. That was an experience. I was hungry. I sold tickets. Ain't no more sales tickets. If I'm selling tickets, it's going 100% to me.
Right.
And I still sell tickets to this day. But for me.
That's right.
Yeah, no.
Right. Do you feel like that talent is being overlooked by image when it comes to artists?
Yeah. Very much so.
So how do you guys feel about body improvements? Would you get anything done to yourself?
For what? For
These
why?
bitches look like turkeys upside down or something. They thighs don't match. I ain't even got enough thighs for no ass. I'm cool with my little buns in the back.
I'm telling you.
But you know, that's what they say. They look for a certain image.
But
you know?
that's true. That's
how
gonna
I feel.
always be true.
I feel like I feel that.
Yeah, I never matched the image though.
Me either. I'm too street for them. Fuck y'all. It's like, no.
But don't you be feeling like you feel like everything that they told you wasn't enough now is becoming popular, and that's
right.
those type
and
of
that be
things.
the thing that kills
Because
me.
yeah, fat, ugly, and gay is in style. I'm just not ugly, but
Right.
fat and gay is like, hey, I've been
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It's always been in style. Don't let that get it away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I was growing up, it was like, and I've been rapping for a long time.
How long you been rapping?
Not to age myself, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Like,
have a plan B?
this voiceover?
Oh,
But
okay.
honestly, I don't. And I'm gonna say this because this just happened, and like I don't because this is what it is for me. Not like I'm not prepared for anything, but I just don't have one because this is what it is. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. That's why I don't have a plan B. But yes,
Right.
because I stuck to that, I do have other options. Like, of course, I have a smoothie company. I have a groovy smoothie where I sell cold pressed juices,
Yes.
sea moss, and all that. So, and that happened during COVID, and just me being trying to take care of myself.
So you got a smoothie company and she got a lingerie company.
Yeah,
Yes,
I started mine
lingerie.
during COVID too. To make a way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. But go ahead, finish.
But yes, I forgot the question because I'm a little smart.
No, you was
I felt like I was
your
talking like
plan
shit.
B. Your plan B. You was talking about your plan B. You was talking about your plan B.
That's why I've been smiling this whole time.
My plan B. But yes.
Y'all are crazy.
Those things, but I have learned how to utilize like certain programs and stuff from the government that I just felt like weren't for me at one point in time. And because we have a lot to offer in DC though, I have to say that it's a lot of things, but people just don't know about it.
They don't.
It's free money out there.
Free money.
And I used to always look at it like, well, that's for them. I'm gonna get this kind of money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
But now I'm on something else, and I'm like, shit, I can do that. I can do whatever. I used to, and people should just listen to this because I have a habit still do of being like, oh, I'm not good at that. That's not my jam. That's not my strong suit. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure it out.
That's right.
And then just be mindful of how you speak to yourself.
That's right. That's right, Pinky. That's right. They got a whole lot of programs too in the city.
So many.
Yes.
Shout out 202 Creates because I'm about to start working with them. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of stuff in the city. So let me ask y'all something as artists. Why do you think people like to push the narrative that it can only be one major superstar rap artist, female?
I knew you. I mean, I don't know.
Like in the city or just
period.
That's in general.
Like right now, nobody can be higher than Nicki.
I feel like they do that.
I'm
just
quite sure
to
I'm higher
see-
than her right now. She ain't smoking what I'm smoking.
I think it's just to keep the attention there.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Right.
because like that's what keep the artists. That's what keep the the drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if it ain't no competition, then
It's been like
you
that
know.
with women and everything, period.
Yes, it don't matter if it's you a model,
Yeah,
or
no
influencer.
matter- yeah.
Regardless, it's always gonna be a competition. Like,
I
and that's
asked,
how I look at it now. So let me not cut y'all off,
but you good.
since we speaking about the competition, like I said, I've been humble for years.
Right.
You know, Trey used to tell me like, nah, you can't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she knew all this. We gonna give her a chance. You
Right,
know,
right.
did features here, but it's just like you got a real live like. I'm trying to get it with it the attention, but like. All right, I'm gonna come back to that.
I mean, cause you trying to figure out how you gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm
take
trying
your
to see
time.
how I'm trying to say it, but it's just
You
like,
can't fuck with everybody, so you can't do a track with everybody.
No, it's not even that. It's like you can't fuck with everybody because everybody looking at you like competition.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's basically trying to say it. Like regardless, if you do a song with somebody, they gonna compare their verse to yours.
But that's
Same
friendly
track.
competition though.
That's no, not if they. Okay, so let me tell you, when it came to a diss track with me and the female artist, I'm not even gonna give her the lecture to
say her name, right? You don't got to.
Right, but when it came to that, like I said, it's different when it's a rap game. Like I said, I don't know if you agree or not, but the diss track, all of that, that's a part of the rap game. So I never took offense to that.
Yeah.
But it's what you say in those tracks that get people out the character. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do a diss track, speak on you better than me, you better than this, and you know what I'm saying? What you got to bring versus what I got.
Exactly. That's why I can never do one, and I can never feed into one. I can't.
So
when it comes to diss tracks, do you think Remy went too far when she was talking about Nicki Minaj and the brother being a rapist and all that stuff?
No. Like, I would have went harder than that. Like, what?
But that's personal.
See, this Killa Kiesha, she with the shit.
I would have went deeper than that.
But that's personal.
She is with that shit.
Personal with the world, no. Like, once they get hit the air, we'll make sure everybody know this shit now. The people that missed it. That nigga a rapist.
So what you saying is going too far? What you saying is going too far?
Going too far is getting on the track like I slice your throat. I slap, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like,
physical threats.
Making it a threat.
Especially if you're in the city
in the same city.
I'm never on that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And my thing about
have anybody ever dissed you?
No, I don't, because I don't give off that. Like, I'm older.
Right.
So when I was doing even when I was rapping, it wasn't too many female rappers like that. It wasn't too many rappers, period. When I first started, I was always the only girl. It was like that. And I was not going like that. I don't speak about this part of my life, but this real life, you know,
right.
we was real life.
Right.
They just said no motherfucking rap. I ain't even want to rap for real. It was like,
it just happened.
And the boys was like, man, you know, we was freestyling.
Y'all got the same story.
I swear to God.
Yeah, that's the same shit she just said. That's the same shit she said.
It's crazy from the poetry to the voice to everything.
That's the same shit she said.
Here we go. Like, but I couldn't, so I dare not.
But how do you handle that, Pinky? Due to the fact that you're not one of those girls that get into beefs. What if somebody do beef? I mean, how would you handle that?
I ain't stepping off my throne to address anybody. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? I was vegan for like a year and 7 months, so I'm able to not even deal with meat, beef, anything like that. I know it sounds, but I'm being serious. Like, I don't, as long as you don't jump in my water.
She a poet. She a poet.
Okay, so what if
she a poet.
What if an artist send this track at you, right? You don't care, because it's plenty of times that happened to me. But when would you let your fans bring you into it? If you got your whole fan base like, get her.
Because it's my fan base gonna come get me out of jail when I take it to that level.
Yeah, okay.
See, I don't have a diss track. I don't have that type of mentality, and this is honest, and I really don't speak on this, but I have I'm a Scorpio.
Right.
Me too.
I have a 0 to jail mentality, and I don't want to speak that into my life, but I'm going to laugh it off. I'm going to be, you got it, girl. Like, I can laugh, and I can say, damn, these young is wild or whatever. Even when I was younger, it's like I'm more afraid of myself than what you, and more worried about what I think, because I'm very hard on myself, and even if nothing like there's no repercussions legally, I'm still gonna feel a way like, damn, I had to do this, do that. Now I gotta do. It's just too much. Yeah. It's not worth it, and that's not what I signed up for this for. Like, if you want to box, you can box. If you want whatever you want to do, like I have had all, because I can really freestyle. Right. Like shit, like I can freestyle. So back in the day, when they had the Queen of the Rings and stuff. Right. I went to the BET Awards, and they had this opportunity that I felt like that's not for me, because I don't diss rap, I don't battle rappers, I don't want to do that. But I met one of the girls in the hallway at the BET Awards, and she was so nice, and I was like, damn. She was like, I said, she was like, yeah, that's just like acting, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, see, that's the opposite of me. Like, my shit is either I'm trying to make you shake your ass, or I'm saying some things that really happened to me that hurt on a nice beat that y'all might don't understand what I'm saying for real. Y'all just think it crank. I'm getting this shit about me. I'm not trying to worry about what y'all think. If you like it, that's a plus. I appreciate it. But I'm real live expressing how I feel so I can get it up off me.
That's right. How do you feel? I asked her earlier. I asked Key earlier, so I'm going to ask you. Have you ever been offered, by you being a female rapper, have you ever been offered sexual favors?
Yeah.
Or did you take them? Did you take them?
Did I take them?
You nasty bitch, you.
Can we talk about like candies?
No, we talking about sexual favors, intercourse.
Intercourse?
Yeah.
I don't know, problem.
Full play?
It's like, no.
It'll be in her book, ladies and gentlemen.
The answer is no.
So how would y'all describe the DC rap community?
Drama.
Damn.
Drama.
But see, I don't know, like,
because I think we got so much talent here. We can be
eager and drama.
I would say, because I'm trying to choose my words wisely too, Kiesha. But I would say easily influenced by others.
That's a good one.
Because I wanted to say get with.
So you don't think DC rappers have their own style?
Part is, yes, DC, everything has its own style.
Right.
We know that. We've been trends, and that's why we are how we are right here.
Right.
Sitting right here in front of you. From the clothes to the song, from everything.
Talk about it.
But they have came and taken from us and gone and left and over. But we don't see it. At least this generation right now. It's like we trying to be like what they're trying to be like them. It don't even make sense. And I know I got a verse about it, but I can't think of it right now. But it don't make sense.
Right.
Like I this is just me. Because I'm from Georgia Avenue, I'm not from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So I still say wellin'. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be with the new slang. Now I understand how it's like if I'm hanging around somebody for a amount of time, y'all like start picking up on their slang. It's something that you unknowingly do. But to try to sound like another person or anybody or somebody from another state or mimic their style does not make sense. When they looking at us, they still doing it's never gonna stop.
Right.
It's never gonna stop. So yeah, I think that it's not enough originality or comfortability with oneself to be themselves enough to not try to be like nobody else.
Facts.
Especially with this new wave of rapping off the beat. It gets on my nerves.
Where did that come from, Key?
I don't know where it came from. But DC is making it a trend. The beat is going and they just like next.
And I literally can't get with it. Like
I can't dance to it. I can't.
That's the whole thing.
I want the city to just cut that off. Like that rapping off the beat. Like just did that in 2020.
No, y'all, for real. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Because they take from so many places. I don't fucking know.
And then would try to send it to you for a feature. Like even with your money, I cannot do nothing with this. Go back in there.
Get on the beat and get on the beat, kid.
Wait for the beat to drop.
I don't know what the style is called or nothing, but I just can't.
It gets on my nerves so bad. It's headache music. That's what it's called.
Oh my God. And where's this I'm smoking on this person come from?
See, now that's the disrespectful shit that I think somebody can do.
That's a lot.
And as you can see, a lot of people die behind smoking on people.
Yeah.
But that's one thing the city need to leave alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't bring that here. We losing a lot of people. That's enough. We not gonna smoke on them after they die. That's what we not gonna do in 2023.
Right.
Leave that in the where they from?
Chicago.
Leave that in Chicago.
Right.
For real.
Right.
I think that's the most disrespectful shit. Like,
it's kind of hurtful. That is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To have to bury somebody and then relive it in a song. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the song popular shit. And
everybody jamming to it.
White people don't even know what it means. And like, nah.
Right. So what's y'all thought on gay rappers, males?
Shit, I like it.
I like whatever if it crank.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Saucy be doing it.
But do y'all be honest? Let's be honest. Do you take it serious? Do you take a gay male rapper serious, like how you would take a Drake serious, or you know what I'm saying, like a big superstar? Do you take it serious, or you just be like, oh, that's cute?
No, if it's because I like to dance and I like to do certain things, so it's like I don't think that it's just. I think it just hasn't popped enough. Like that one person hasn't done openly what they supposed to do to make it be accepted, but I accept it.
Right, me too. I accept it too. So what do you think about Lil Nas X?
I love Nas, and I just feel like if he can't be himself, then why is he Nas? Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, I feel like if you was following his wave and supporting him before he came out and said, oh,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's why I say that you gotta know when to love real, because ain't no real fan going back off after you introduce your sexuality. That shouldn't even really matter if you supporting my music.
People need to mind their business. If he's not trying to fuck you, don't worry about it. To me, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Even when I've been out and just in life, people ask me, "Is he gay?" Shit. Why? You want to fuck him?
Right.
That's none of your business.
Right. That's true. So, what do you represent as an artist?
What you mean?
Like, what do you represent? What do you stand for as an artist?
I stand for, what I keep stressing, being yourself. Learning to be comfortable with yourself, because that comes out in so many different ways when you're not and when you are. It's not just music, it's just in life. Like, learn to do, and whatever, if you don't like something about yourself, you can change it.
That's right.
You can change it. You can deal with it. Accept constructive criticism from those people who matter to you. Be comfortable with being alone, because I'm learning all those things, and I've learned as an artist, and I express it. But yeah, definitely number one is being yourself, not conforming. Do not do what they do. Do what you want to do. This is your artistry. There's no right or wrong in it. That's what I represent. Being yourself.
What about you, Key?
I represent so much. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, when I started, it was like I was just straight representing the streets, the life that I sing. Even, like, I could honestly say, like, my first little run with my music, I wasn't shooting no guns, you know what I'm saying? But this is stuff I woke up to. This is stuff I walked through and lived around my everyday life. So it was like programmed
in your mind.
You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say now, like, exactly what Pinky said. Just staying yourself, like, building your character, like, you know, like, my brand is everlasting, like, you know what I'm saying? I want it to continue, you know what I'm saying? Not just through music, like, just people knowing me personally. Like, that's why I always get on my live and they be like, girl, you should have been a mentor. You should have been.
Oh, that's
like,
what's up.
you know,
and when you grow, you
right.
change.
That's right.
It's like I've seen that already. You know what I'm saying? I've been that. Like, it's time for a change.
Right.
Dark side, light this bitch up.